change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other.
David Ace comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and up next for Detroit, David Ace. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tigers are shut down there, scoreless after 1. One gone, runner at first. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Julio Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Two outs, base is empty.
Tigers, the second baseman, David Ace.
That one ripped. Go ball! Go! Out of here! So he blasts one out the other way, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1, and he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for Minnesota, Anthony Telshaw. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle, and that one handled. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ace working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Swung on, belted. Anthony going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers 1. And now for the Twins, Cole Young.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cole Young.
Right side. And that is that.
He's out.
3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers 1. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ace now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Paniagua, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair.
Ace played brilliantly despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and next up for the Tigers, David Ace.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Ace with a couple of homers in his last game.
0-1.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Scoreless after 1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. Ground ball right side. Slings to first in time.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
And now the veteran catcher.
The catcher, number
These two
52.
offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out,
Now
base is
back,
empty.
Second baseman, David Ace.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. He circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Bottom of the sixth. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, David Ace.
The second baseman, David
Ace launched a pair of homers in his last game. Contreras goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. David Ace digs in now. He's one of the best players in the game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Dakota Jordan getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Trejo stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
On the corner for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now batting Michael Ciani. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. They get one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Ace had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
You think you got me figured out, there's no way. Gonna give it all. Feel your break, I got nothing.
David Ace, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 out, runner at second. Ace will hit next.
And here we go, Boog. A chance to see if he can up his hitting streak to the magic 40-game mark.
That one blasted deep to right, way back there. 1 out's off the wall, should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
Dakota Jordan stands in now and watches strike 1. Jordan working through some struggles lately. 1 out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. 3-2 down. Ace, the runner at second with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins 0. 1 out, base is empty. The batter now, Trevor Hanna. One out, base is empty. On the ground. 2 away. Out.
The third baseman, number 24, Jay Waldron.
Back here in Detroit, now it's the power speed combo. David Ace.
David Ace.
Burns back to work. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Jordan in the box now as he leaves that one up high. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Roansy Contreras, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ace aboard here at first with nobody out. Jordan measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Trejo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Gets the call, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Sable stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next one misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And another ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Strike.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chase Burns will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Roansy Contreras.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First and second, 2 outs. Marbury, the next to hit, walked his first time. In for a strike, 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. Tigers 4 and the Twins nothing.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up.
And now the Twins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
You got that one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dakota Jordan. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-2.
2-2. These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
That missed by a lot. And it's a full count. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here's the catcher, Damian Trejo. 0 for 2 in this one. That's outside. 1-0. Trejo launched a homer in his most recent game. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now, Roman Anthony. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. On the ground, a second, might be 2. He's in there.
He's in there. He's safe.
So bases all loaded up. Agustin Ramirez digs in now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Ace. Toss to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And next to hit for Detroit, David Ace. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 8-5. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Julio.
Ready to begin the 8th. And now the DH, Julio Gonzalez. Swing and a ground ball. Ace. Tosses to first. Out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Roman Ainsley.
2 on, 1 out. Ace now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Dakota Jordan up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Trejo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
No strike.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, Tigers 10 and the Twins 5. So up next, Jay Waldron.
Jay Waldron.
Gomez is just 1 strike away. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, Shortstop, Cole Young.
Ace really stood out in this win. A 5-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.